Proper subgroups are really important for three main reasons. If everyone's in the same subgroup, applying boons tend to randomly get applied, so you end up in a situation where some people have all the boons and others have none. Oftentimes you'll be in a situation where a meta event or something requires half the squad to go in one direction and the other half to go in another direction. So quickly being able to say subgroups 1 to 5 go west is way easier than waiting for volunteers or hoping that everyone in the squad knows what they're doing. It might sound kind of ridiculous, but in real life or in Guild Wars, if you're in smaller groups, people have increased visibility of individual contributions. For example, when you're in a squad but type in party chat, your message only reaches the members of your subgroup. So I've often seen people hold their subgroup accountable by pointing out when one of their subgroup members isn't in the right place. In Guild Wars 2, most boons get applied to 5 people at a time, so that's how big your subgroup should be. There's 2 ways to start distributing everyone into subgroups. The first is the kind of organize as you go approach. So create the squad, lock the subgroups, and place yourself into subgroup 2. Now as people start joining, check the profession that they're playing, and make assumptions based off of what they might provide. This is a little diagram of the sorts of assumptions that I might make with different professions. Some other classes, like Berserker for example, are a bit more of a gamble as to whether they provide quickness or pure DPS, so I would just sort the more obvious ones first. Give every subgroup one quickness provider, one alacrity provider, and then a variety of the other DPS professions, so that you hopefully end up with a good spread of the other boons as well. The second approach is the self-organizing type of approach. So create the squad and set the squad message to say something like, sort yourself, quickness sub 2, alacrity sub 3. As people join, in case they missed it, keep reminding them by sending the same message in the squad chat. Then once the squad is filled, lock the subgroups, grab one person from each of the designated groups, and then spread out the remaining DPS players from subgroup 1. In general, I find the first method to be quicker to fill people out, but obviously it's less reliable, so I'd use this for lower stakes meta events. And the second method is slower but more reliable, so I'd use that for higher stakes convergences or harder content. Now you too can experience the wonders of having 49 people say hi DPS as they join your group.